Oh, yeah. Howdy, Xavier. Good to see you as soon as I pop in here. Wait, is everything let's make sure everything's functional. Yep, okay, good. So how has playing so much DS2 affected the quality of your life? I'll be honest, it makes me it makes me so miserable. I'm actually almost too happy that I had to skip it yesterday, just trying to get Cheat Engine to work on DS2. Unfortunately, I didn't get it to work. Evening there. Oh my gosh. I really was hoping we'd have Cheat Engine today. But I tried everything. I even skipped streaming because I was trying to make it work for so long, and it wasn't happening. Where do we want to go? The ditch. We have to find that secret wall. There we go. There we go. Yeah, Cheat Engine's causing me a lot of trouble, I tried so hard! But I think the biggest impediment I have right now is I'm running on a 32-bit system instead of 64-bit, and all the at least the latest Cheat Engine stuff is all running 64. So I tried getting one of the older versions at 32, but it's all a mess. I'm gonna try to see if I can get a specific Cheat Engine that will function at the lower value, right? Oh, cool. More Sooth and silky stones. Geez, I wonder why there's so many stones to be found here, huh? It's a mystery, chat. Uh-huh. Look, I can pass you a cheat table, which actually works for DS2. That's akin to that of DS3's. It's not the cheat table that's the problem, no, Bray. I have the cheat table. See, here's the thing. Getting the cheat table, that's the easy part. I was surprised to find that there's a lot of functional cheat tables, a lot of features that exist for DS2, considering all the differences. Oh. Okay, that may have not been the smartest. Ow! Alright, that may not have been the... Oh, there's the ladder. This supposed to be super weathered down gravestones. I'll be honest, I think they're supposed to be super low effort gravestones. Again, it's called a ditch in the localization, but the Japanese more means a dumping ground, you know, right? So it's like, oh, a bunch of undead. Okay, we'll just like throw them in down here. So the idea is supposed to be this is like really low effort. Like all those undead from New Londo were getting really, really low effort treatment. Nope. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Here's the question. Can Ghosty come up here? That's the question. Alright. But if it's supposed to be really low for treatment, would there even be gravestones for them? Listen, they're still dead. Or they're supposed to be turned into dead. Nito wants more for his kingdom. They need to join the family. They're like, what do you call it? You know, they're like those sons who are going through puberty and they don't want to be hanging around with dad no more. Good old Papa Nito's gotta let him, you know, work it all out. But until then, they ain't getting an allowance. 32-bit system, yikes. Is it really that crazy to have that? I don't know. Maybe my technical illiteracy is really showing. But it's just kind of always been the thing I've had, so. That's very neato. Yeah. I don't think there's anything else I really want to grab, right? Oh. Do we even have concept art of the witches here? I don't remember seeing it in the design works, if I'm being honest. I could just lower the camera slightly so the doorway was underneath her arm, but we still had the clear thing. Or better yet, I could have it so that way her arm is underneath the doorway, so we can just see the graves clearly. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Keep making noises. Oh. Ow. Well, she made noises. She certainly made noises. Loki, lots of stuff, prison, gaming, prison, concept art. Yeah, to be fair, there'd probably be so much concept art for the Dark Souls 2 specifically that they'd be like, God, we can't show it all. Keep in mind, the concept art for a lot of stuff we do see is the stuff after it's been modified. Because the devs do confirm there are designs and things that had to get changed at least slightly in order to fit with some of the new context they were putting stuff in. So, I can only imagine how much that affected shit. So that's how you avoid it. Oh, but someone else decided they were gonna have some fun. Nice. I would like to see Shaded Woods concept art, but nothing. Really? There's no concept art for the Shaded Woods? That's crazy! God, that has to be. Racing knuckle ring plus 2. No, you don't. Of course. Frickin' tall ass stabs. Waifu? Dead waifu. For some people, that's an improvement. I think it's over on this wall. Oh. I'll check once I... Definitely not this one. No! Alright. No, you don't. Don't you even think about it. Oh my... We'll keep doing this till we run out of you, chump. Fucking hell. Okay, so it's triggered by me being on the ground. So if I do this... If I do this, it ain't worth it. Ah, but the problem is all the stuff I want is from... Yeah. Uh-oh, dog wants love now. I think I took a shot before that? Oh. Is it possible to despawn these enemies rising from the ground? I actually don't know. I have no idea if they're subject to the same despawning rules as everything else, because technically I've killed them quite a few times. But I don't know if they're just set to infinitely spawn or not, because they're part of a mechanic with the bells, right? So... Honestly, I feel those Walgos got dealt kind of a bad hand in undead existence. They're not even undead anymore. They're just dead. And they're not even the cool fleshy kind of dead. Or skeleton kind of dead. Which has its appeal, you know? They're dead in the I'm a big spoopy man type of dead. That's like the worst type of dead. Ow. Uh-huh. No. It's gonna be in one of these ditches. I know that. Yeah, I don't like this. We'll have to come back here when, you know, stuff is, you know, not dead. Not the enemies, mind you, but the gravestones everywhere. Okay, so it's whenever I'm in the vicinity of the zone, they break it. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's not in here. Or not. You know, I've been wrong before. Nah. Alright, well, let's get it just so I can have, like, you know, the most basic form of a wall ghost. There we go. There we go. Not even do a special wall. I know. The worst fate in existence. Hello, Mr. Abyssal, whose archive I've read. Hey, Rapucha. I'm always glad to hear you enjoyed Abyssal Archive. All common enemies are, so even that guy, huh? Alright, so I'm never gonna need a shot of this thing when it's closed behind this wall here, especially when I already opened the wall, so... Oh, but this is Avalon. Why the hell did you put an Avalon in here? Like, the fuck? I swear, DS2 just doing DS2 things. Actually, let me double check something. Because I might have to, I'm pretty sure I mentioned Volgan, and, well, I mentioned Avalon and Volgan, but just let me check. Avalon, where does it get mentioned? Lothric Pillars, and I don't mention it anywhere else? Really? There's so many enemies which use Avalon? And I've never mentioned it before in DS2, except in Volgan? Crazy! Well, we're gonna have to start looking through all that now and make sure that gets added, and then probably replace. Yeah, that's right. Move Volgan to a proper order now in the guide page, because now I have to like I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that, hey, if possible, maybe we can use that to update some stuff. Are these fake copies of Avalon? Well, here's the thing. The idea is supposed to be that let me bring it up. I don't remember the localization being off on this one, but it has been a while. So yeah, you have the Avalon here. Fiorenza, the richest merchant in all of Volgan, recreated this lost weapon after reading of it in an old book, right? So it's possible that whatever his face is, he's not the only person. It could be that there's been many throughout history who have recreated an Avalon and stuff. But even if we assume it is literally just him who recreated the weapon based on old designs, we see it by everywhere. And it's supposed to be like a masterpiece, if I recall correctly, of a specific craftsmanship from Dark Souls 1. I can't remember if there was a country tied to that. But either way, the point was, of course, that it was supposed to be this really kind of special item. So the idea that we see so many recreations and stuff, I can totally buy that. I can totally see that. I'm just surprised that I've never mentioned it, but I guess it's because of mostly, like, you know, summons and stuff. I'm only recently starting to try it with Ilium Lois. I'm trying to incorporate summons and things into... There we go. Into what I'm working on. I enjoyed our little chat on Discord while reading your site some time ago. I'm glad. My site has a lot of content, so I hope it keeps you busy for a while. But I can't always respond to everyone's messages because, well, I am busy. Thankfully, you caught me when I was not that busy. You wonder if it means he died in Undead Crypt? It could be, but it could also be like, oh, this is the original Avalon from Dark Souls 1 or something like that, right? And that's why it's here. Again, I have to look at the total context of where do we find and or potentially acquire Avalon and like who's using it and things like that. It could also just be its DS2 things. Yeah, that's something we could vaguely believe somehow, some way, got all the way over here in the Undead Crypt. Someone somewhere brought an Avalon here and died or whatever. And for some reason it's in a chest. I didn't even notice I was losing HP. He's a busy man, lol. Well, yeah. You guys think the website, you guys think the website just kind of like happens in a snap of my fingers? I wish. All the images and stuff. Like, again, streaming's supposed to be my off time, and yet here I am playing Dark Souls, mostly for the purposes of getting screenshots for the website. Now, granted, I've stated it before, I would be 10 times more efficient, probably, if I wasn't dealing with chat or, you know, trying to make a show of everything. But it is what it is. There we go. Oh, wow, and saved one just for me. Has to be the last ditch for sure, then. The website is a Lovecraftian entity which desires to be fed all Souls content. God, there's so many wall ghosts in everywhere. They're like a rat infestation. The website is the creation of your ego. I don't know about that. There we go. Ah! Don't mind me. God, which wall? Yeah, this kind of, like this here area where like you have the Velka statues and all that with the angel stuff going all the way down here, and then they, you know, you can imagine them just like casually dumping bodies down in here and stuff, and someone's got to bury him or whatever. There's also another wonderful moment where if we had cheat engine, we could turn my character invisible potentially. And I'd be able to just take a shot like this or something, or like this, right? Like, God, wouldn't this be a cool shot? Wouldn't this be a cool shot, chat? I think I want to edit the angel page to mention how it's being used in specifically here. Yeah. And the manifestation of our desire for lore accuracy is. Well, thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. Uh-oh. Where the frick? Oh my. Alright, okay. Alright. I can't remember if these things respawn or not, so I'm afraid to remove them. No, you don't. There we go. Oh. That's not what I wanted. That wasn't in the cards. Are you? Really? This looks like this is a doorway. Oh, they just stopped doing the border. Huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Maybe I need to put in the Pharaoh Stone to unlock the door? Maybe that's the idea, because it's the same thing here. If you're looking for the Lightning Spear, you have to activate the Pharaoh Stone. Oh, no, it's not the Lightning Spear, Sneed. I'm looking for the Olenford Staff. I want to get a good look at it. Nobre tried getting me a look at the model, but unfortunately nothing with the textures that he was able to get. I'm not 100% certain on the pictures we have online, so I want to get a closer look at it myself. No way Sneed is here. Of course Sneed is here. Sneed's the best. Ah! Oh no. Oh no. Well, I tried. No, you don't. Oh no. Alright. I don't know which way's out. Oh god. Nope. Oh well. Oh. I'm caught between a rock and a hard place here. Damn! Damn! That stupid undead got my way. Got it. Hey, Mercy. You get the staff by using a Pharaoh Stone? Okay, so it also requires that Pharaoh Stone? Okay. Okay. We got nothing else here that we need to worry. Don't even think about it, bro. Don't even think about it, broski. Hey, buddy. Oh, only one? Okay. I thought it required two, but oh, sure, whatever. I always think there's a drop there. Like, holy hell. That always gives me the spook of a drop. Wait. Oh, no, you don't. Can you not? Oh, well. You done? Nope. Nope. Okay, it's the wider hallway here. Alright. Come on, get in the funnel. Well, that's one dead. Can I get you in one shot with Great? Stop putting up your shield! Nope. Alright. Oh. It's gonna just do it that with the shield. I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Now where's that Pharos door? Hey, buddy. Pharos! Ow! Of course. Frickin' hell. Not gonna lie, I'm surprised by the sheer amount of games released on the DS. I mean, wasn't the Nintendo DS like one of the biggest handhelds for the longest time? I'm not that surprised. Like, everyone would want to build on there, right? Alrighty. Love stunt locking combos, yeah! I love unavoidable damage! By surprise ambush enemies, even though they're supposed to only come out when you ring the bell. Man, I love it! Oh my god. Alright. Again, another reason why I wish we had, we got Cheat Engine to work. So worst case scenario, I'm gonna have to wait till I get the upgrade to my system. Because I know the new system's gonna be 64, so... Alright, if you're gonna block like that, fine. Alright. Where the hell are you? Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I only see the one, so. Oh my. Makes the beeline. Alright, now where was this? It's not on this wall. Oh. Nope. That fuck you! Made the wrong turn. I'm trying to preserve your statues for the future because I don't know if you respawn or not. Wall left of the wide passage you were in. Okay, so it's on that left wall. Okay. Alright, so after we clear these guys, I think we're just gonna ignore them and just open the door. Just so I can ignore that. We don't have to worry about this anymore. Because clearly, if I'm just gonna search blindly, it's gonna take us forever. Almost out of great arrows using them on these blocking guys. Stop turtling! Oh my god, really? Someone thought this was fun. Scratch that. We know they didn't care about fun. They were thinking about... Wait, they said it's Prepare to Die edition that they loved so much, right? We gotta make sure they die more, then. Oh my god. Alright, that was technically on me, because I was aiming at him, and he was right next to it. Alright, I think we're good? Nope. I thought that just murdered me. It's fun when we're watching. It's fun for you, I am. The statues don't respawn. I think, yeah, that's exactly why I don't want to kill them, then. Because then we have, because then when I can get shots of them with the AI turned off, we can actually do stuff. Alright. Really? Okay, there we go. Alright, there it is. No! Don't you dare! Don't you dare, asshole! We ain't having any of that shit today. Alright, these are 4K screens, so I can get away with something like this. Because I can always crop it. If I bring it closer to here. I don't know, I'll see how bothered I am by the giant, you know, face on the wall later. For now, I just like the lighting. Actually letting us be able to see clearly the surroundings. Jesus. What did Christ do? Alright. I thought that was a skeleton, like, trying to get out of the ground. I was like, you know, that'd be rather funny if they did that, but no. Cool. Alright. Man, it's nice and quiet. I don't like that one, honestly. I think there's so much crap over there that's like blocking each other. It's just a distraction. It doesn't look good. Now this, on the other hand, this looks acceptable. You got the nice black silhouette. Can we get the angle? Oh my god, that angle's even better, chat. There we go. Nice and quiet. No more fucking bells. Alright. We know what's gonna happen if I go here, so. Alright. Olin Ford's staff with it, too. anything else I really, really like about this angle that we want to get shots of? Maybe something here, something more wide angle. Alright. Alrighty now. And there, so we get a little clearer look at the pit. Probably, yeah, same here. Yeah. Now that the guy's dead. Now that the man is dead, we can actually, get some good shots here. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, too close to the statue also spawns them, so be careful. Yeah. I'm trying to make sure I'm staying, a little behind them. So it's not like, you know, that crazy. I don't know if this light stays. I don't remember it staying if you, redo the area. So we're gonna try to get as many shots as we can with this. Oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, you don't, asshole. Oh. We broke a stone. Okay. Uh-huh. Alright, perfect. I think that was pretty damn good. Alright, so let's take a look now at this staff. Which is apparently a pretty crappy staff from what I understand, so. Its definitely only value is lore value, whatever it's got. I'm trying to see if there's anything deeper behind the idea that there was some, you know, dark wisdom or whatever that Olenford had to find in the undead crypt, right? I'll be honest, I'm struggling though to make out what the hell I'm looking at. Wait a second. I need to check something. Let's see. What was it called in the original? Dark Souls, Beatrice's staff. Let's just call it that for now. Or Beatrice's catalyst, right? It couldn't be that, could it? I don't think so. I think it's something else. Because I saw the holes here, and I'm like, that kind of reminds me of Beatrice's staff. She also had holes at the tip of her staff. But I don't think it looked quite like this. It's like covered in bandages. Yeah. But I was wondering, because of the blue color, if it was some sort of monster that it was made out of, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Let's go to a brighter area, though, so we can get a clearer look. Oh, God, I keep telling you, it looks like there's a drop there! Oh, good. Alright. Yeah, sure. This is probably the best lighting we're gonna get. All that for the ugliest staff in the trilogy. Are you happy now? No, I'm never gonna be happy with this game. It's neat. You know that. Alright, let's keep on pumping into faith until I can finally embrace the dark arts. Alrighty, wow, the lighting is still shit. Somehow the lighting is worse than when I'm in the pitch black area. How does that work? Yeah, this is awful. There has to be a better... There has to be someplace better. Yeah, sure, Brook Tower. Let's go with that. Go to Lois Loki. Lois? You think Lois will have the lighting? Honestly, you may be right. Hey, girl. Yeah, you keep on moaning about different stuff that is somehow an official dialogue. Yeah, you deceived us and all that shit. I'll be honest, chat, it looks like it's wood. It looks like it is supposed to be wood. Am I crazy? Like, it does have holes in it and stuff that do remind me of Beatrice's staff. But if it is supposed to be referencing that, it's clearly just an homage. You got these bandages wrapped around it, but they don't seem to serve a specific purpose. So the only thing I can think of is that maybe Olenford was doing some stuff with a wooden staff that turned it into this twisted monstrosity, but only in the Undead Crypt. Again, the only thing in the Undead Crypt are undead, so you'd have to assume it has something to do with the undead there, which, you know, you go to a crypt for that, you couldn't, like, you know, just find them everywhere in freaking, Drang Lake. Yeah, it looks like there's some twisted wood. The thing is that it's wood that has, like, these tentacle things, right? Which don't look very natural, of course, for a wooden staff. So it looks like there's some, like, twisted growths or something, right? Like, it's not just, like, a stick or something. So, yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything too new to glean looking at it. Yeah, like, you look at the way it curls under there, that does not look like a natural tree growth. Got all dabbly with the dark and it affected his staff. Yeah, that could be the idea. The darkness of the crypt, which we see that ordinary darkness can be corrupting. We see that in Dark Souls 1, the extraordinary darkness of the Tomb of the Giants affects, what's-his-face? Lloyd, no, not Lloyd, Leroy, right? I always gotta remember it's the meme with Jenkins. But yeah, so Leroy got affected, right? You see his clothes and stuff are all splattered and things. Well, not splattered, but you know what I mean. Like, it's been run down and worn down by the dark and has, like, you know, extra effects reflecting that. But we also see, like, corrupted souls and stuff in the dark areas of Drang Lake too, like the Throne of Wand and the Undead Crypt. I'm pretty sure. So, do I have his soul? Yeah, I do. Yeah, Velstadt. Yeah, we can see that with Velstadt. But could the sword have been infused with sorcery, hence why it's blue? I don't know. It's a bit weird, because normally staffs don't change color just because they're used as sorcery catalysts. It also strangely looks less blue the more I look at it, right? Like, yeah, it's got blue on it, but it's the bandages that are mostly blue. Could always be a certain type of wood that's blue, maybe, or dyed blue, I guess. It's got a bit of green going with the blue, too. That could be just to make sure that you highlight how it's a tree and stuff, right? So you get different shades, and some look more greenish than blue. Yeah, like a grayish blue. You got that green and the blues there. Yeah, okay. I don't think there's anything special to be gleaned from that, unfortunately. All right, let's look at my long list I got here. Let's look at the list I got. All right, let's see. I got all this crap. I didn't even bother to spell this right. We got Great Shift I'm working on, which, by the way, is ended up becoming much bigger than I was initially planning, because I was like, you know what? If we're going to do this, we should also talk about, like, in general, how Dark Souls 2 setting we got here from Dark Souls 1. So I have to talk about, like, you know, probably the idea that probably the fire linking ending from the first game is canon and stuff like that. So, like, gotta get into all that. Why is this misspelled? We got a bunch of that. Barracks. Gonna try to bring up the Dragon Acid Sprayers. Yeah, I'm also trying to incorporate some of the bonfire names and stuff into there. Because we've got, like, Crestfallen's Retreat or whatever for, like, the first day. I was like, oh, there's a storyline there that I was not touching on. Gotta talk about the dogs, but I have to talk about them in Ilium Lois first. Huntsman's Copes. Yeah, I want to talk about that. Little detail nice talking about. Cyan. Yeah, because I don't talk enough about the other guards and stuff, so I don't know if it'll be in Cyan, but I have to mention somewhere that they've been stationed. They've been stationed places. Heirs of the Sun. Good. Try to update my stuff on the Sunlight Altar. I don't think I talked about the Healing Priestesses in Olafis or anything regarding Shrine of Amana, so I want to look into that. That, or I have to double check with Lindelt, because it may be something I talked about with the Archdrake sect. Yeah, Lindelt, the Hut's flooded, and then Marat, yeah, talk about the Grand Lance, as they called it. It's actually just Grand Lance, because it's reference to how gay steel is called Grand Steel. I can't believe they didn't... I can't believe they denied us the gay lance. I am so disappointed, chat. Why would they deny us that beauty of having the gay lance? Truly, these localizers. They're never any fun. I want to be impaled on the gay lance. Ornifex, dried fingers. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't include that with Ornifex and stuff, because we were talking about all the peeps. Then, like, she'll want to expand on the iconography. So I don't see anything that, like, I'm really needing to grab here. I think we're good. So, unless I'm thinking of something else that I need to add to the list of updates for Dark Souls 2 in the future. Yeah, there's no point going to Belfry Soul, because unless I have no AI on the enemies, I'm just going to get attacked instantly. So... I guess we work on Altia's Keep, huh? Is there anything else I can get? Let's go get some shots of Agdane and his crew. While they're still friendly with us before, like, sometime I accidentally, like, light a fire or some shit. God, you're gonna scare me like that! Uh-huh.
Human, do not produce light.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. There we go. Isn't the secret boss called Agdane Stand or something like that internally? Yeah. He was going to be a whole thing with Agdane or whatever. At some point. It's also why you see, although it's easy to miss, because one, he's a secret boss, so you don't get to see him that often, and two, because they took out the wings and stuff. But, like, the giant statues and stuff that you see in, like, the bonfire graphic and thing, you know, the ones that light up with everything else, and those statues you see hanging upside down in this area, those are also the Dark Lurker model. So they were all part of this big thing, and there's in the file stuff like a statue of, like, Agdane, I think with his stand or whatever, right? It's like, this is using the Dark Lurker model as an object file. They just took out the extra arms and the wings. I don't know if it's because they, like, edited this separately from the model or what have you, or, like, it's... I don't know how exactly all that works. But yeah, it's all using the, It's all was part of this earlier concept of Dark Lurker being more connected to the Undead Crypt. But now that's obviously not the case anymore. Statue only had Agdane offering up a flame. I think there was, like, some mention or some, like, indication, like, maybe in, like, the, what was it? The hitbox or something, maybe, that Dark Lurker would also be there or something. I don't know, though. It has been a while, so I could always be wrong. Can't get a shot with all of them, huh? God damn it, Agdane, why you gotta be like, oh, I'm so cool, I'm just gonna lean against the back of the wall like I'm some hotshot from Elden Ring or some shit in the Round Table Hold. Just has to do the Mephistopheles, like, hand on chin. Alright. Dude's like, I have, like, the coolest corner in this place, yeah. I'm so cool. 'Cause I'm Agdane. Alright. There we go. Like, eventually, everything would be in focus with him. And again, because it's a 4K screenshot, I can crop it to a fourth of the size and get a good shot of his head still. Right? Look at all this. Nah, rules say it has to be from this angle. It's always gotta be that way. I could've moved it a little bit better there. There we go. If Agdane hates light, why is there an elaborate system for turning the lights on in the crypts? That's what I'm saying! Man doesn't know what he's talking about. Do not produce light. Okay, then how about you empty those braziers of all the oil he apparently put in them? Like, what the hell, man? You leave this perfectly good standing torch lamp thing right in the middle of where everyone's walking. You're, like, asking to have some light put in. Again, it's just Dark Souls 2 things. They just do so much shit that just doesn't make sense when you give it the slightest bit of scrutiny. But you just kind of have to, like, shrug and be like, well, it's Dark Souls 2, you know? What do you expect? Competence? Yeah, okay. These guys seem to be ghosts as well, because they're, like, completely hollow on the inside. Oh. Oh. I don't think there's anything in that chest that I care about. From what I understood, Agdane is a being made from dark since he releases dark lightning attacks using himself as a catalyst, and has purple eyes and dark hates light, so... Again, I think the MILF and Nito are probably closer to death, but yeah, I would agree. I wouldn't be surprised if, considering all the dark stuff that happens with Nito by default, if... I've always suspected that there may be involvement with Velka, but the one piece of evidence I had that could have really tied that together turned out to just be me misreading that evidence, so it ended up never getting added to anything. For the better, of course. Always gotta see those clipping moments, huh? I didn't realize this was here behind my bonfire. Listen, I don't care if I take damage. I just don't want to have to hear that grinding nails on chalkboard sound. Hey, Velka, speaking of. Yeah, so notice he seemed quite hollow. Yeah. I already have shots of this without the torchlight and stuff, but I want to try to get it anyway. Wait, isn't this the thing that tells you, don't you dare! Don't you dare light this thing we're leaving out for you! It's like they want it just so they can punish people for doing it, truly. Truly, terrible service for the dead. I'm gonna leave a bad Yelp review. Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, there isn't too much in here that I want to get that wouldn't require the AI being, oh, look at all the dark lurkers with their braziers. Alright, so, yeah, nothing really here. Dragon Lake Castle, we got all the crap we care about. Yeah, nothing here. Alright, yeah, let's just go to Aldia's Cape. I turned on the lights and was invaded by a bunch of rats! 0 out of 10! Yeah! Oh boy. I actually do want to go back to the beginning of the shaded area, but again, I want to do that without AI because I think the AI is going to ruin everything I want to do. Alright, let's see how this works, buddy. Not bad. Alrighty. I think I got a shot of that already. Just in case, though. You know, it doesn't hurt. Also, I think this angle's better. Does anyone know if in the code or the game files or something there's indication of what they want to do with this pool? The only thing I can think of is that maybe it's why those little rat bastards down there have, like, a poison aura thing going on, but I think they do petrification? I don't remember. It's kind of weird they have the filthy water here and, well, it doesn't poison you or do nothing. Again, maybe the idea is the tree is purifying it? I don't know. Yeah, it's a Ulasil white tree, right? Much more Ulasil white tree than anything we see in the Huntsman's Copse or anywhere else, so... Really? He sees me as soon as I turn the corner, huh? Alright. That's how you're gonna be, broski. No. We'll do it, have it your way. Really? That's how you're gonna be, buddy. Produce the symbol of the king. Sure. Oh god, I have way too many rings in here. Immediately take off the ring and it stops. It's like, no, you stop producing the symbol of the king. Also, do I have anything better than a life ring to put on? Grease's dark attack, that's always cool. Ring of resistor. Chloranthy ring. Extends the range of arrows. Gradually restores HP. That's not bad. Length the spell effect. I wish I had a spell effect to lengthen. Increases poise. Lol. Actually, probably not so bad if I want to get through stupid areas. The tree does make it feel somewhat important. Yeah, for sure. By the way, Loki, could you check if the trees at the Foggy part of Shaded Woods are like that tree as well? They're not. I've already compared it to the shots I have of those other trees. They're not. It's a completely different thing. That tree seems to be unique as far as I can find. Which one do you like more? These doors that require the King's Ring or the Golden Fog Walls that require Lord Vessel to remove? Probably the Lord Vessel one, because it requires less effort on our part. We put down the Lord Vessel and then the areas are open versus this, where it's like you gotta go through your inventory and put on the ring and da-da-da-da. It's like Shrine of Winter isn't this complicated. What, like, why is it gotta be on my finger? Can't I just, like, hold it up and be like, hey, I got this. Hey, Tyrone. Welcome on in. Anyway, I can't find anything like I significantly want more, so we'll go this. Again, I think I could probably get away with the petrification stuff, you know? Sorry, not the petrification, you know, the poise stuff. But yeah. Yeah, close it, buddy. Take it one more time. Oh, I don't know if that was... I don't know if that was before my head bobbed up. There we go. That one definitely was. Okay. I like there's just a random one check in the courtyard. I think it's not random. I think it was supposed to be some sort of kind of like experiment lab shack. But I haven't checked the bonfire for this area in a while. I could be wrong on that. Soul of a nameless soldier and petrified dragon bone. Jeez, that's not foreshadowing. Guys, it's Aldia's Manse! I can't believe we finally made it here! Now where's the headless Aldia? Why did the monkeys petrify you? Because Aldia was trying to be a silly Billy. Aldi, I wanted to be, silly Billy. You know how it is. Uh-huh. Damn. Can't hide behind that. Can hide behind this, though. I'm pretty sure they copy-pasted this from No Man's Wharf, too, looking at the way that the shack thing curls. Like, I feel like that's one of those pieces of a galleon wreckage that was repurposed to be a separate area. It has that sort of energy, you know? Speaking of energy, I see that item there, so... Let's try to loot everything. There we go. I was like, there's no way this guy's... There we go. Come on, get over here! Get over here, little shits. Yeah! Run! Run! Run, you little monsters. Done. Come on, let me get my shot without the bonfire. Come on! Let me get it! Ow! Alluring skulls. Aldi is such an intriguing character to me. Well, he is certainly a character. Quite the character. As I like to say, the series' smartest idiot. There we go. Get over here! Yeah, that's right. Follow me. Follow me all the way over here, asshole. I'm gonna regret this if I want to take a shot of, like, something here. No, I think I can do it while cutting these guys off, yeah. Yeah, I can get away with that. So I do... Oh. Yeah, I get myself back here. Yeah, and then we gotta thread the needle, you know? Actually, it's fine if I have a little bit of this wall here, right? Uh-huh. There was the frickin' flame pick showed up right when I pressed that button. God damn it. Stupid flame in the corner. Who decided that you were cool? Oh, yeah, let's do that. I know, but let's try to do it without me getting in the shot. That's gonna be super hard, I think, but... Yeah. Now let's do it with slightly higher. Cool. Nice! If you touched Aldi, I didn't think the alas, nothing happens message would appear. Who knows, maybe. You know? Who am I to say? Look, guys, it's gonna eventually get to Dragon Shrine, we promise. I'm gonna find a really good spot to get a shot of, like, those rocks. This is where kobold boys are getting in the way a little. Do it from low ground, back here. Do it like that. Do it high up. Okay, so then just want to avoid the wall stuff here. So we want to do it up top still. So this is probably the best one. Yeah. Oh, that's a frickin' branch. Okay. Alright, one more time, slightly higher. Ah, damn, I messed it up. I had it. I was wanting to see if I could get a little bit more space for that. Perfect. Alright. Okay, I understand what all these supposed to be a giant wooden head Lovecraftian horror. He tried to connect himself through the first flame via the bonfires. Essentially, right? And it seems to be for the obvious purpose that he's trying to subvert the he was trying to subvert the undead curse by essentially trying to control fire itself, right? And if you can control the fire, then you can control the levels and stuff, and then control the dark in turn, because as he always likes to say, right, you know, the greater the fire, the deeper, darker the shadow, and all that jazz, right? So, like, the whole point of the quote-unquote first sin is that the first sin is the undead curse. And Aldia's great discovery was that the undead curse was the work of the gods of light and fire, an age that he so loved and wanted to return to, even though he realized it was just a lie. And because he could not reconcile those two facts, that they had been that mankind and all of humanity had been deceived and presented a fiction by so-called gods, and yet he loved that lie and how it is beautiful. It caused him to be a fence sitter on the age of light and dark. So he essentially just advocates for, let's just keep things as they are, you know? You don't pick the light, you don't pick the dark, you just take this third, as he imagines it, path where you just don't do anything. And then Miyazaki proceeds to deconstruct that entire stupidity in Dark Souls 3 with Prince Lothric and Aldia secretly teaching him, right? And then the power vacuum happens because of all the shit with Lothric among all the other factions vying for supremacy. And who comes in to try to fill the vacuum? Aldrich, right? Aldrich's like, I'll just make it my Age of Deep Sea. So it's like, god damn it, Aldia, you're such a moron. No wonder he doesn't show up in DS3 after all the trouble he's caused. He's probably hiding over in some corner of the world, fucking embarrassed. I'm such a moron. Yeah, we love you for it. Adorable. Adorable little idiot. Is Aldi a nothing ever happens bro, or is he a doomer guy? Nothing ever happens bro type of more, so he's not much of a doomer per se. Yeah, I think we've covered everything I can with this shack, without lighting the bonfire, right? Because that completely changes the lighting to this. So we'll get a shot of the back just so we can say we have it. A shot of the side here, again, just so we can say we have it. I'm gonna get a slightly different angle there, because I feel like we could do a better one with the trees. Anything from back here. Go. I think that those trees and stuff get in the way. Yeah, you can't really get a good shot of, like, Aldia's manor from, like, the front straight up. I don't got the key, though. What you doing? What are you doing? What children! That's what I say to my dog. I guess we settle for this. Name a character in the Dark Souls trilogy you would trust to run your government. Like a president type deal? Or like a king type deal? Who would I trust to run my government? You know what? Sunken King seems efficient. Managed to build up an entire civilization down in the underground within his lifetime. When he had to be like, what, already like probably a guy in his 40s or something, right? So he manages to build all that in 50 years? That takes a lot of management skill, even with all the people helping. So, you know what? I trust him to delegate tasks to the right folk. He can probably get rid of all the government bloat, the corruption, the rot. I mean, as we know, the Sunken King has a lot of experience with rot himself, if you catch my drift. I like how it's like, ah yes, as soon as you enter. Oh, wait 1 second. Oh no! Lucatiel's brother! Well, I'm sorry, mate. I guess we're not getting shots of you ever, because I'm not keeping you alive. Yeah, keep blocking. That's working beautifully. Yeah, you just keep doing that. Oh, damn. I forgot, there's a way that thing bursts open and shows the basilisk, but I forgot how it's done. Oh, well, that was dumb. Leave it to DS2 to not roll properly. Can I do my thing now? Am I allowed? Am I allowed to take the shots? Alright. I don't know why Aldia's got this here, but you know what? I'll do it. What about Ivory King or Vendrick? Listen, I'm not trusting a man whose only thing is about getting ready for war, gonna be a total tool to the military-industrial complex, and then you got fucking Vendrick here, who gets seduced by a pretty face, and basically causes everything to go catastrophically wrong. Like, no, bad kings, terrible. Never letting them anywhere near the positions of power in my government. They don't deserve to own the nuclear football. So average kings of legends. Alright. Okay, but if Vendrick wasn't such a simp, what about him? Listen, Vendrick's defining quality is the fact that he's a simp. There is nothing that's gonna make up for that. Like, it's already over. It's Vendrick over. Oh my god. Just a little bit further up. Did he also kill a bunch of fights? Yes! For the pretty face! The man only thinks with his dick. And you know what they say about sticking your dick in crazy? Vendrick is I-dubs if he had testosterone. I wish I knew who that was. Probably better if I don't, though. What about Gunder, though? Gunder is too much shackled by the chains of duty. He would get easily tricked by some asshole and then proceed to follow through with the consequences, despite the fact that he should realize that he's essentially been played. Listen, Dark Souls 2 is a dark fantasy because most characters in that game cannot be trusted with a sack of potatoes. I'm not putting them in charge of my government. Furtive Pygmy? Okay, I'll be honest, Furtive Pygmy was dealt a pretty bad hand. But we don't know about how well he ran his administration, so nope, sorry. Furtive Pygmy, so easily forgotten. If you're so easily forgotten, clearly you didn't have anything much to contribute to politics. That's how it works. We were so close. We were so close to something great. No, asshole. Gwyn, okay, you know what? I would trust Gwyn with a position of power. No joke, no cap. Gwyn proves his hyper competency. He's not all just about war. Only when it's absolutely necessary for the domination of his country. And he knows how to put down fools who try to get a one-up at him. There ain't no deep state in Gwyn's kingdom. Oh, yeah. Just gotta deal with a little bit of racism, you know? Just a little bit. Listen, you just may not like ruling over a bunch of humans, you know? We can work with that. If I loot that corpse, will the skeleton wake up? Gwendolyn, he just listens to whatever Daddy says, so no. Does anyone know, is that corpse a trap? Am I gonna walk up and have to deal with a skeleton, bro? Gwyn had a lot of girl power. I'll risk it. Don't wake up, don't wake up, don't wake up. Oh, that feels like a trap. But I'm not seeing any trap, so maybe okay. Alright. Oh my god. I had you! There we go. Alright. Oh my gosh. I hate this. I had the perfect angle. Come on. Come on, gestures. Oh my god. If a scholar, I believe you have to light a bunch of torches for it to wake up. Okay, good. Good, we can work with that. We can work with that. Alright. Alright. have one very specific task for you. That is for you to stare at this door. Alright, looks pretty good. Let's do that one more time. You know what? I think I'm seeing a problem here. We need you to face the other way. So, get back here. Now turn around. Yes, yes. Good, good, stupid undead. Frickin' undead, man. Alright. Oh, no. You got up too early, my man! Perfect. What do you think about Iron King? Nah, too much hedonism. He'd make my country burn down within the week and launch the nukes for funsies. All because he couldn't marry the woman he wanted. Boo-hoo. Frickin' Ven sympathizer. Did you know if you wake the dragon, it makes the metal pipe drop sound? Are you sure that isn't the massive shit I take when I see it wake up? Oseros? Too fanatical. Can't trust that man to act within my interest. Too much motivated by legacy for himself, and not the kind that helps keep him so that way he does more stuff right by me. Alright. Sully, bro? Listen, I don't put it wrong. I know Sullivan does his best, but I'm not trusting the guy who allowed a cannibal to exist among his staff. I'm just saying, that kinda is a deal breaker for me, you know? I kinda have to draw the line at the cannibalism. Good old Novlin. Or whatever his name was. I forgot. Novlon, Wheel, and Deal, right? I mean, monarchs generally aren't monarchs, so they can do what's best for their subjects. Ah, but that is the goal, and that is the point of any government in the social contract. And so I say, no. That is exactly what they're supposed to do. It's just not what they usually do. And you can say that about any political leader. Just Dark Souls 2 things. Oh, right. Alright, we're gonna leave him dead. For a second, I thought we were gonna have a Dark Souls 2 moment, and I couldn't walk through that. Oh no, whatever will I do? I'm trying really hard not to die here, because I'm considering I didn't take the bonfire like I should have, honestly. My options. Deal with an ogre. Oh. I hear something. Yeah, it's somewhere. Alright, where's the forlorn? Even the ogre is petrified with fear of the dragon. Supreme executive authority arises from the mandate of the masses, or however the Monty Python quote went, lol, yeah. What about Islith? Do you really want to go there? Oh. Oh. Buddy, I would have liked it if you didn't die. I'm pretty sure he respawns, if I remember right, so I don't think it's that bad. He was like so insulted by that. He was like, bruh! Bruh! Why'd you do that to me, bruh? What'd I ever do to you, broski? It's like, well, I'm sorry, mate. That's just how it be. Oh. Alright, there we go. Boom. Boom. Whoa. Whoa. Sorcery be upon ye. Guess that was a headshot. What? Alright. Perfect. Okay, all of these previous kings were bad except the Rotted Sunken King. What about the Noble Rat King? Okay, Noble Rat King, I would have him rule me in a heartbeat. Truly. Truly. The greatest of kings. The most worthy of sovereigns. A monarch upon monarchs. Truly. There is no one better than our glorious Rat King. Can you imagine the world if the Rat King didn't exist? I don't think so. There we go. Pygmy King Council, though? Nah, they're also simps. They just do whatever Philionor would tell them. He might be a little incompetent, though. But he cares about his subjects. Righto. Yeah, I think this is the best angle we're gonna get. I think it clearly defines the silhouette. Also, how's that corpse arm? That don't look right. That ain't bending properly. It's one of these. Has to be that one over there then. Because this one didn't activate. Okay. Oh, the ritual bam, blah blah blah. Oh! Alright. I took a lot of screenshots there, so yeah, there we go. And somehow that didn't cause the game to freeze. I don't know why the freezing thing happens. It truly is bizarre. I'm not dying to you, buddy. Man is so insulted by that. How about Haida? Would be pretty simple bro to found a country after Sun geographical warp. Okay, I will say that is true, but we know nothing about him, so I don't trust him anything beyond that. I'll trust Sunken King, though. Sunken King's more recent. You know, he feels more, you know, present in my life. There we go. Oh, wow, we don't even need to do that. Literally don't need to do anything. Alright. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Hey, Eldia! Fix your roof! How nice of him. There we go. That stupid fire showed up right then and there. I swear, that fire is like the bane of me. The bane of my existence. Seriously, boarded up all... Board up all the windows. Like, come on, Aldia, this ain't hospitable. This ain't how you treat your guests. This ain't even how you treat your guest subjects, you know? Okay, it wasn't a poisonous mess at the time, though, Tyrone. It was still clean. All the poison was in, what's-his-face, Sin at the time. But I am saying, if you can build an entire kingdom within like, what? The span of your, whatever's left of your lifetime, and you're probably already an older person at that point to have a soul that big. And, again, it's completely underground. So you're not working with tons of great resources there. I think you deserve something, you know? I think you deserve to run my country. Yeah, too bad Vendrick was such a symbol. It would have been cool to see what it was like in his prime. Again, I still think that we ended up with... Again, the idea seems to be that Vendrick and Ashandra, despite all the simpery, Vendrick and her seem to work together as far as rulers, as co-rulers went, right? Again, obviously, he's the one in charge, right? She's just the queen, but it seemed like they still worked well together, and the kingdom was still, like, pretty goddamn functional and stuff, you know, ignoring the undeath. So it's not like it was the end of the world or anything, right? And again, he does create the whole kingdom within his lifetime, much like the Sunken King and stuff, which again, Dark Souls 2 doing Dark Souls 2 things. Somehow that's possible. It's like, okay, sure, whatever you say, game. Alright. I think we're pretty good here. Not to mention how powerful and successful his kingdom was in lore. Making a kingdom is one thing, but being very successful one with the shit resources. Also, his wife is cooler and a better boss. No, it is true, though, that, like, again, Vendrick does do... Again, the point is that Vendrick is supposed to have created a kingdom which manages to more or less be on top, right? That ain't easy, for sure. Especially considering it seems like so much of it was due to trade and stuff with wealth and things. Land mass and everything, right? Like, you can imagine that if we were able to actually see some cities of Drang Lake, you know, like some of the original plans to take us to, like, the Drang capital or whatever, it would have been cool. And the thing is, I think you could still do it. Well, uh-huh. You could definitely still do it. Why, chat? Why am I the one who has to find all this shit? Let's try to take it from this angle. But it's not the good side. Don't worry, I'm sure in editing I can just fill that all in black and no one will notice, right? No one will notice. Oh my god, stop. Stop it. Stop it. And their AI. Nope, we're not pressing you. You already have plenty of shots with you, buddy. There you go. I forgot, chat. Were these portraits anything specific? I don't remember them being anything special. But I may be forgetting. I think this is the doorway to the bonfire. I believe this led to the bonfire. There's something back there. Alright. Props to creativity. Someone hiding themselves back here behind the bookshelves. That's a pretty good way to handle a corpse, you know? Alright. I think Ilana might be the best gank boss in the whole game. I really liked her, and I like Sin a lot. One of my favorite dragons. I actually like the weapon decay mechanic. I like the concept of weapon decay. But I think the problem with it is either it's too present or too not present in most of these games. Now, maybe DS2 does it better and gets it just right. But the problem is on top of everything else that DS2 gets wrong, so it's really hard for me to evaluate it. Afraid to roll and break something behind me, so... This doesn't poison you, does it? Because I think those are the vessels from Earth and Peak and stuff, right? I think. You know what? I think if I go just a little bit more, yeah. I can just, yeah. Yeah, just... Perfect. Let's go for one more just to make sure we got it. Just need to... Perfect. Alright. Alrighty. Oh, if I had to rank them? Oh, I'd have to think about that one. Like, who managed their kingdom best? Like, who was the best leader of their time? Like, that's a question. That's a question and a half. Is this gonna move, or...? I don't recall if the, I can't recall if the doggos actually... Oh god, and the thing is... Damn. Don't you dare! Don't do it! Yeah, I'd have to come through here and get that first. Alright, where's the... There we go. Nah, never gonna get a good shot there. First thing for Aldia's Keep. And it's not even the actual first bonfire. Again, that dog area I want to do with no AI. Because then I can actually, you know, do stuff with it. There we go. Again, we're not going to be lighting any fires and freeing any of these guys or what have you, right? We're all going to try to keep it in the family. If by family you mean myself and my sorcery staff. Shut up. I forgot there's a giant one of those. We got a mimic, we got a frickin' acid beetle, we got ogres, we got one of those draconic abominations, we got regular, small time. Pretty sure this guy breaks his cage permanently if we go that way, so... Well, I don't think I have a choice either. Uh-huh. Don't you dare. Oh, no petrification statues. Were these... I thought these statues were something that was specifically, offline. Or do they not appear unless you meet certain conditions first? Alright. Alright, gonna do that one more time. Alright, perfect. Oh god, the ceiling looks awful. Yeah, give me the floor. Give me the floor. It actually looks like it's properly textured. Doesn't look like some abomination. What about Wolnir? Listen, listen. I love Wolnir. I really do. But I ain't trusting that man with my kids. Let alone with a nation. Peekaboo, I see you. Alright. Alright, I think that's it. Yep. Well, I think he lost me. I thought there was another guy back here. Huh. Must be my imagination. Ah, there he is! I was like, I'm pretty sure there's another guy somewhere here. Yorm for president? You know what? If it's Yorm pre, you know, what's the word? Suicidal ideation. Sure. Okay, yeah. Let's do this. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good shot of this guy, but we'll try. I got lots of shots. Let me see if any of those are any good. You know what? I don't hate it. Like, I couldn't get him while he was sleeping, unfortunately, but I don't know, maybe the game will let me get it again. I don't remember if he still sleeps when you come back to him the second time. We shall attempt. Alright. Oh. Okay, sure. Thank God it's only like 600 souls I'm missing. Okay, that was pretty stupid, I'm not gonna lie. The frickin' DS2 hitbox, it's like, I wasn't caught, but then I was. Shit like that's what I wish remakes would do more of, so you had less bullshit hitbox. Fucking hell, man. I don't even know what the fuck that ogre is doing. All right. I think he's not going to be resting. Oh no, he is. Oh. Damn. Man, that actually wasn't a bad shot. I should have gone for that shot. I'm gonna regret this. Oh, this guy's out. Okay, no point then. He's already free. I know, we can see the fog wall there. Alright, we got enough shots. Wait, what? Why'd they disappear? Ow! I'm so confused. Oh. Boss defeated. Oh, God. Ah, damn, I ran out. There we go. Okay, so don't have to worry about him. He's not coming. They're both kind of trapped. flesh hanging on a... Oh, boy. Oh, no. I think they took that from Undead Cops. Oh, sorry, Huntsman's Cop still. Or Undead Execution Ground, or whatever it is. We're just gonna take a lift up here, and somehow it's gonna take us to Dragonary. Man. Dark Souls 2, man. You think you'd be solid A tier if you could had a more efficient way to ground him and stuff? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Maybe it's because I'm so focused on DPS with this sorcerer character. I don't know. There's just so many like bosses in this game where I'm just like, why are these even bosses? These feel like mini bosses at best. That's being very generous. Oh my god. These are snow-capped mountains, chat. Oh my god. These have to go in the Ilium Loist analysis. This is exactly the shit I was saying. Alright. Alright. That's what it's helped that you fight like 10 more of him right after. I mean, that's not that bad, because the idea of, like, okay, you go from, like, it goes from, like, Capra Demon to, you know, like, Izalith, where there's a bunch more Capra Demons. They're basic enemies, right? The problem is there's no progression. It's like, he's a boss, quote-unquote, and then right after is the 10 more of them, right? There needs to be more separation, so you can kind of feel like, oh, I've gotten stronger! Like, you're actually worthy of that power differential. Right now, it's like, it feels like the only difference between this guy and the ones you fight after is that they decide to make him a quote-unquote boss for no reason. That's the real problem. That's the rub. Is that they don't have a lot of presence or something? Again, I don't think the problem is necessarily presence. I think the problem is how you space out the presence. It's a for a lot of the bosses in this game, in general, they are kind of just forgettable. But for the dragon specifically, it's just the fact that you go like, okay, he's kind of a forgettable as a boss already. I get what Tyrone's saying. There is potential for it to be like really good with some of the set pieces and how they have him like jump from the walls and shoot down and stuff there, right? Like if you had like a few more mechanics going into there for melee builds especially, so they can more consistently like have him on the ground and stuff, I think you could be like really kind of cool. But yeah, as is, there just isn't a lot there. We're gonna get the, we're gonna get the more wider angle here. Just so we can say we have it. But yeah, I think most of the bosses, I think it's a combination of movesets, that doesn't make them that, you know, interesting to fight against. Which again, is also hampered by the fact that it's DS2 combat specifically, so it makes it like 10 times worse. I think it's also the fact that a lot of the bosses, again, they don't feel like they're kind of worth the health bar that they are, like, you know, given with the name and stuff like that, all on top of that. So it's like, okay, a lot of them tend to be kind of gimmicky, where they're really squishy, and they don't really have much going for them in terms of moves. But, you know, they're going to be, like, really annoying for, like, a while until you kind of figure out what the gimmick is, right? Like, Executioner's Chariot sort of feels that way, right? Like, there's a big gimmick to it. I think it's enough to make it warrant being its own boss. But I can see why they copy-pasted the horse for Drangleic Castle later. Because the actual horse enemy is kind of a nothing burger. The big difficulty with the fight is actually getting to the horse, and like getting to the lever so that way the horse crashes into everything, right? Like, that's the true quote-unquote boss. Yeah, this is really good if we can get a... Yeah, get out of here. Oh yeah, we'll see what I can do with cropping and stuff. Alright. Now this is perfect, Jack, because I'm talking about how the best place to put Ilium Lois in terms of where it is relative to the rest of the setting, because it has to be within Drain Lake's vicinity on account of all the online multiplayer, you know, the flow of time is stagnant mechanics and shit that's all tied in there. So it's like, okay, so it's still definitely within the vicinity of Drain Lake. That we can say with absolute certainty. The question then is, like, where? And I was saying, okay, if it's supposed to be at the northern limit, quote-unquote, then it has to be somewhere probably north of Dragon Shrine and east of Undead Crypt. Like, somewhere maybe in that area, or maybe farther east of Dragon Shrine there, but somewhere, like, up in the northeastern area of Dragon Shrine at minimum, right? And that seems to be consistent here, because we start seeing snow-capped mountains, which we don't see, I think, anywhere else in this game outside of here. We see mountains, but I don't think we see snow-capped mountains. So this is where you can start saying, oh, this is the beginnings of Ilium Lois. Oh, look, an invisible hollow. Shh. Hush. Hush, you. I don't need help from the peanut gallery. Alright. Alright. Nope. Everything loads. Oh no! You can see the dragon all the way from over there, chat! The little dragon lever thing, and everything deloaded. And now it's back! Oh, again. Dark Souls 2 was designed so you just keep going forward. Don't ever try to think of the world looking back as a cohesive whole. There's no point. Alright, chat, ready for the magic? There's the cage with Aldia's Keep. Well, it's now hidden. Oh no! Where's Aldia's Keep? I've lost my state of position on where I am relative to the rest of my surroundings. Oh no! Whatever will I do? Oh. And after going up all this brickwork, which who the hell did brickwork like this? This is a well laid down with the bricks, you know? Here we go. Yes, this is where Aldia's stuff would again still be. And now we're magically here. Again, and Aldia's should be like somewhere down there. All of this is apparently just there. Let's trying to get something. Damn. I was like, that's actually a really nice angle. Now we get the freeze. Looky mouse. Oh! Don't worry, chat. It'll eventually realize that I am totally okay. There's no reason to be doing this shit. I wonder if this is a 32-bit problem, too. Try to get all these shots. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 9, 10. I can't wait to look through these shots and delete like 90% of them because I don't like something. We can do it! Come on, hurry up. Alright, we done yet? We done with the charade? Alright, I think that's enough shots overall. I think I got my fill. Oh boy, if I got my fill there. Can I still show photos? Nope, it's not showing up. What about this one? Yeah, there we go. There we go, brother. Don't like the fog there on the right. That has potential. Maybe. Oh, maybe this one. Well, you know what? I think I like that one the more I look at it. That's a big wing. If I wanted to crop it or anything, we would lose a lot of that stuff, but it would still actually work overall, so gotta keep that in mind. Okay. Okay. Oh, look, the game returned. Oh. There we go. Now I'm in the game, too. Yeah, we know. Speaking in young voice. You're trying your best, older voice actor. She's trying to sound like Little Kid Shan a lot when she knows she's not Little Kid Shan a lot. Alright. Again, if we could turn my character invisible, I think this shot would be pretty damn good. Well, we can see what I can do with cropping. Man, look at those poor flat textures. They're trying. They're certainly trying. To think, they were like, man, we wanted to have all those wyverns flying around in Orlando, and we couldn't do it, so let's do it here. Certainly a set piece. Also, before I forget, oh, I thought I was gonna like knock myself off or something. Ooh, you know what? I didn't try that. Can we get a shot from the front or the side or something? I swear she disappeared in the scene transition. I was gonna be like, what? How? Wait, chat, maybe I can get the shot I want. Maybe. Alright. Alright, Rock. I have one mission. One mission for you. It's very simple. Hide me. Damn. Rock, you betrayed me. Gotta move you a little bit. I don't think I was supposed to look down, chat. No? I'm not sure I was supposed to look down. Damn. Alrighty. Alright. We have some options there. Ain't no way she floating here too. Again, I'm willing to give some leeway to NPCs and stuff. If they float a little bit because of like hitbox and stuff, especially if they're barefoot. She seems to be doing pretty good here though. Like I'm not noticing any floaty. The floatiness doesn't seem to be there. Yeah, you can't even really see her. That's the unfortunate part. Somehow she's... Yeah, it's because the way the lighting the game does it. If I look at a bright skyline, it makes it darker than if I look down here, right? It makes everything else darker. Yeah, it's only when I look at it like this that I can actually make her somewhat clear. That's unfortunate. Alright, I took as many shots as I could of her. Again, if we have cheat engine, we can always rush ourselves over back here if necessary. Yeah, it'll be a lot easier with no AI getting in our way. Well, the straightforward path ain't happening. Pretty sure this is a area we want to go to, right? Oh, I don't have enough of... Damn. Damn. Shit. I don't got enough of my sacred branches of yore to go around. Okay, I gotta think of places where I can very easily get those. Sinner's Rise, maybe, if I haven't already looted them. Yeah, the problem is I don't know where I've gotten them previously, so. Hey, girl. Oh god, we have so many bosses. Dragon Rider. Rat Vanguard. Only 6K? Come on. There we go. Actual numbers. There we go. 75,000.
Bearer.
That should be enough for 2, right? Ah, no, I'm still a little short. Alright, and a little bit over here. I think this is enough, 2 of them. Maybe one of these? No. Alright. Now it's enough. There we go. I didn't even need to spend that extra 1,000. Whoops. Whoopsie! Okay, so looking at what I got here... Let me think. Is there anything that we really want to get from Dragon Eerie right now? I don't think so. The only thing I'd want is probably the trials and everything and all that, but that requires avoiding stuff, so... I guess the only thing I'd want to do is probably skip over straight to the Ancient Dragon, then, maybe? What could be another place to get... Fragrant Branches of Yore, let's look that up real quick, just so I can have that area unlocked, because I'm pretty sure that's one of the areas I'm supposed to go. Fragrant Branch of Yore. It's gotta be an easy one to find it. We can find, Melentia sells one. Okay, that makes things easy. Just spend some souls for good old Melentia. Do I want to waste some of the souls I have on me? Not really, when we can get it from some quick farming, probably. Okay, 12K. Yeah, okay. Yep. For sure. Alright, chat, let's continue depopulating Iron Keep. Let's make Iron Keep a memory of Yore itself. As annoying as this area is, at the very least, its basic enemies give you lots of souls. Alright, we killed all the ones here. Whoop. There we go. I'm like, there has to be more, guys. Ow! Of course, I was just off. Wow! Tall enemies still get hit by tall staffs. Who would have thunk? think Soul Arrow will be just as effective. Yeah, pull out that katana. Come on. Believe it or not, please don't ban me, but I like this area. Insta-ban, sorry. You're not allowed in this chat. Disgusting. I knew there's a reason I didn't like you, Tyrone. Filthy, stinking DS2 lover. One of the only two in existence. Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh, just end already. God, it was after despawning like at least like 7 of them. Alright. No, bro, you've never been in the DS2 lover category. Alright, there we go. Already have it, okay. Well, it'd be rude to keep you alive. There we go. Where did all the feathers come from? Why did I suddenly shed feathers? Is shedding not turning me into a bird? I don't appreciate birds. I'm pretty sure I'm right in that kill and that hollow there is how you get to the shortcut to the front area. Oh. Not you. Alright, Valencia. I got some crap for you. Yeah. Back to Erie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this will take us the route we're supposed to go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way. Definitely if we take that zip line. Oh, whoops. Alright, maybe I'm... Before I waste this, let's at least see if there's another shortcut here that I'm not... I thought this just takes you to the rest of the area, but I might be crazy. Alright. Oh. Alright. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Didn't even need to farm. I forget what triggers the dragons or not. I think it's maybe how many eggs you've destroyed or some shit. Alright. That's enough shots of Aldia. Blah, blah. Yeah, one of those, if you turned invisible, this would be like an amazing shot. We had to have one Loki moment this stream. Actually, dragon appears only when you stand around on the bridge too long. Is it really for too long? But isn't the time of how long you stand on the bridge and stuff determined by some factor? I remember there being something that determines that. Always a Loki stream. Wish Dark Souls 3 had that rail feature. Of you being able to just zip line to places. I mean, it's only worthwhile if there's places worth ziplining to. Like, I can kind of get it for here, right? There's definitely an appeal here. Gosh, just keeping Aldia here casually. Zaldia's like, you're going to listen to me finish my explanation. It's like, do I have to? Do I have to, big man? Okay, we got it now. We're golden. Oh my. I hate the slate movement. Damn, that's too much now. Alright, one last shot then. Let's take it from this angle. One more. There we go. One more. Alright. Alright, let's finish up with Aldia now. There we go, whatever. Whatever you say, buddy. Top 5 best girls in Souls: Firekeeper, 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 and Firekeeper. All Dark Souls 3, duh. She's the only waifu I need. It'd be kind of cool to have a wyvern in the background, but we'll see if we can make that work. Wyverns seem to be a little shy. One more time. Alright. Alright, enough screwing around. I think you have to defeat them before they'll let you go forward, right? Yeah, so... That sucks. About seek less, no. Sorry, I don't trust redheads. They have no soul. So far, so good. There we go, Drake Keeper armor. There we go. Let's go downstairs, see if we got any more crap we can take a gander at. This is the egg chamber, if I remember, right? Yeah, it's there. This is where the egg is kept. Let's take a shot at that building, then. Right. Well, that was not intention. That wasn't my intention. Alright, anything else that we want to get shots of? Not really. Alright. Other angles better, because we get to focus on the guys and, you know, not shadow more. Yeah. There we go. Did you forget to texture that properly, game? Or is that just a really weird shape to that geometry? Can't tell. Alright. One last shot. Alright. Oh! Damn tracking. Oh! Gotta take that. Nice. There we go. You all saw that! It was fair and square! No reason for anyone to get their panties in a wad. Don't hate the player, hate the game that you guys set up. I remind you. There we go. Hey Loki, do From Software ever release interviews about the DLC post-launch? I can't recall. No, there definitely have been, because I think, if I recall correctly, the Game No Shokotaku podcast was done. Oh, no, that was definitely, no, that was before, that was before the DS1 DLC. I can't remember outside of maybe, like, DesignWorks, because, Dark Souls 2's DesignWorks interview was done after the DS2 DLC. But I think that might be the only instance where it was done that way. What regular enemies are the objectively best in your opinion? All 3 DS games. Oh, that's gonna take me a while to think about. I don't know how I'd answer that. There we go. You have multiple answers, so I have all 3 games. Alright, so overall, I think the best enemy design was probably be something like the, what's it called? Like the Silver Knights would be a really good one, right? I think the Black Knights are also really good designed enemies by extension. But, like, most of them would have to be probably some of the one-off, like, mini-boss types, I think. Because there's somewhere where it's like, okay, they're almost like a boss. Like, I think Titanite Demon would be a good example of that. I think Ogre is okay in DS2. I think it could be better. I don't know. It's just a little bit bland for me, the way it fights and stuff like that. Like, it's not too interesting. I take it. But stuff like that, I think, is probably the best. Like, in Dark Souls 3 specifically, I wouldn't say the Monstrosity of Sin count. Probably if I had to pick one. I think it's more so the NPC character ones in Dark Souls 3, like Isabella and stuff. Is that Dragon Man wearing armor, or is that a man wearing dragon armor? It's supposed to be a dragon transformation, but they used armor set that has descriptions referring to Calamite and stuff. Even though when you look at the design, you can quite clearly see they went out of their way to not use they went out of their way to kind of make it a lot more like the style that you see with the Archdragon up ahead, with the orb on the head and everything, right? But again, it also works with Calamite and stuff, so like, it's just one of those things. Like, it's more brown, obviously, than the Black Dragon, right? They use yellow instead, which again goes with what this guy's got. Because if you actually, I don't think it's included on this version because he's the quote-unquote fake. But the real one has like the yellow dot, the eye thing on his forehead. Monstrous spider thing that can one-shot you. Yeah. You know what? You're right. I completely forgot about that one. That one's a good one. That one's a good one because it does like a little ambush thing, right? But then it's a very interesting boss where, like, you know, it kind of jumps around and it's got the petrification on top of it. Like, yeah, that's a good one. I really like. Alright, before. God, what a terrible boss this thing is. I don't even mean difficulty, because I figured out how to abuse its mechanics so you never die. At least for melee builds. I don't know how sorcerers would handle this thing by comparison, but melee build, holy hell, its AI is so broken. You could just end up making it just get it caught in an endless cycle while you whittle away its health to death. Hey, Acer! Welcome to the chat. Glad to have you. I was going through your stream for Big Cat Logan footage, found no instance of him naked in C's room. It's log over. I'll make sure during the next Dark Souls 1 lore play episode. Yeah, see with the yellow eyes here and stuff, you can see him now more clearly. I'll make sure, just for you, that we make sure we go and see good old Logan. Because I'm sure he's gone crazy by now that Steve's dead. It should be in the episode before last if I have already had it, but I don't remember, if I'm being honest. This boss should have been a spectacle gimmick boss if they were going to make it this big, because they clearly didn't know how to make a functional boss this big. Yeah, for sure. Should have been like the Great Wyvern or whatever it's called in Dark Souls 3. Just one big wyvern that's just a set piece, an excuse for you to go, you know, on a long, nice little, you know, journey or whatever. It's like, you know what, it's a simple boss, but you know what, it's a fun little experience, you know, fun little roller coaster ride. The problem with DS2 is the entire thing's a roller coaster ride. Acer, you bastard. Is that all I am for you? Your shortcut to getting kanji? Because you can't Google a Japanese-English dictionary or some shit? Man's like, I was a giant, but then they gave me this stone body, and then I wanted to do nothing. Loki, how does it feel to be Acer's best friend? What best friend? I don't know any best friends named Acer. I only know a work colleague that abuses me on the daily. There we go. Okay, I can go pretty... There we go. As long as I don't fall off the edge like an idiot. so much fog and shit. That's the problem. Nobody just trying to cause a scene. I forgive for sake of Kanji. Alright, it'll eventually stop freezing. Alright, give me the shit I want. Alright, give me that good shit. No wonder Guinevere divorced Seath. Who'd want to listen to a frickin' radio frequency every day on end? Wait. Channelot gave us stuff. Bye. Bye-bye. Alright, so, because I never went to Sin's area, because I never went to Iron Passage. Okay, so we've got most areas now. Okay, cool. Forest of Fallen Giants now. Yeah, here. Probably would have extra crystal time sound effects. Oh, you're probably right. Alrighty. Wait, you're not. I am supposed to go this way. Do I have to? Wow! Wow, the textures look even more flat from here. How's that even possible? They do nothing with this section. I think that's something you explore in the memory, but this thing is empty here, I think. I can't imagine hearing roars and crystal chimes while lovemaking. That shit would annoy me. Seath didn't deserve Guinevere, but I do. Yeah, whatever you say, Acer. Whatever you say, you got her, man. She's right there within reach. Just one more conversation. One more good high, and she'll be right in the palm of your hands. Yeah, Acer loves train wrecks. He can make videos about it. They're endless content for him. Hey, buddy. Ah! Well, good thing I have the ring on. And a branch of your. Say it ain't so. Now I have 2 of them. Yeah, this is another area. Wow! Wow! Couldn't even bother to finish texturing that one, huh? Or that one. Or are those ones at the... Oh, no, those are the ones at the bottom hit it. There we go. Let's see. Another thing to fix, eh? Another thing to fix. Dark Souls 2, it's an endless cascade of another thing to fix. I don't even know if this would connect properly with the way they have this set up. Pretty sure we come out of there, though, if I recall. Fortunately, there's not a lot of places. Not a lot of places for me to take advantage of for camera angles. Yeah. Gotta avoid it. I know I'll accidentally slide off if I'm not careful. Alright. The thing is, I have to figure out where exactly the spot is in the memory, and then try to recreate that here. It's also weird how the giants don't actually correspond to the areas you go to, right? Like, you think this giant would correspond to that area where you have to travel all the way here in order to get to the, you know, not broken door or whatever, to Vendrick's room, and all that shit. But nope. That's not how they made it. That's not how it works at all. Alright, there's an item down there I also need to grab. Perfect. Good, good, good. Damn. Alright. Alright. Let's get back up there. Ow. Okay. Hello? Goodbye. Ow. Ah! Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh! That's not what I wanted to do either, but okay. You're probably not even doing that much damage anyway. I think the fall did more damage. Yeah, the fall did more damage than anything. Alright. Alright, one more time through here and then we'll be done for tonight. Tonight? Today? Honey, yeah, it's tonight now. Alright. Open sesame, boyo. Come on, let me into Vendrick's secret messy room. Cleared it out. Alright. Ah, I'm not getting any good shots here. Oh. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna get any good shots, so may as well. Alright, I think that's where we're gonna call it. Again, most of the shots I want to get now are shots I would need to get Cheat Engine properly installed, so I'm going to keep trying at it. But I feel like I'm gonna have to either figure out a way to get an older cheat engine installed that is still compatible with the DS2 table, or, and this is a big or I'm gonna actually get my system finally upgraded, have this hard drive ripped down, and put into the new setup. We'll see which breaks first. Because again, I keep on mulling it over on whether or not I want to, like, get even a better graphics card. Because apparently, like, the new fancy ones are coming out, like, soon. It's gonna be, like, this super huge jump or whatever. Because if so, then it's like, okay, maybe I really do want to just upgrade to that, and then I'll not worry about it for, like, a decade. But we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. We might be switching over to other games for a while and do some PS5 classics and things. I still need to work on Alien Voice in the meantime, too, so, yeah. Lots to do. Until then, everybody, thanks for showing up, especially you, Acer. Love having you here. But wonderful chatting with y'all. Now, be safe now. Bye-bye.